Love this podcast? Support this show through the Acast supporter feature. It's up to you how much you give, and there's no regular commitment. Just click the link in the show description to support now.
Welcome to Yankee Stadium.
They win the final game 5-2 to remain the baseball champions of the world. The Yankees, with this 9-0 crusher, have won their 17th World Series.
The Yankees again are world champions.
The Yankees win their 21st World Series.
The Yankees are champions of baseball.
Ball game over. World Series over. Yankees win. The Yankees win.
The Yankees are back on top. World champions for the 27th time.
Welcome back, Yankee fans. Game 2 of the 2024 ALCS is in the books. My name is Chris. I'm joined by the podcast Paisano as the Yankees take a 2-0 lead. 6-3 winners tonight. AJ, how you doing?
Feeling good, Chris. Yankee wins always make me happy.
Does this one make you happy?
This one makes me happy. This was a battle tonight. This is a game that they had to have, and Cole did not give you A-type stuff. So this is a game they had to have, and they fought in bullpen again. 1 run, come on.
Yeah, Cole tonight goes 4 1/3, gives up 6 hits, 2 runs, 2 earned, 4 walks, 4 strikeouts. Very not Cole-like. Couldn't get through 5. Doesn't get credit for the W tonight. Obviously, walks are no bueno.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I don't really care about hits, but it's the walks,
No,
really.
that fifth inning, it just seemed like he just couldn't. Look, I was in the car, so I couldn't tell, but from the way it was sounding, he had a couple of pitches that were close and called balls. That
There were some bad calls.
Yeah?
Yes.
In that 5th inning?
Yep. Absolutely.
Got it.
The little white box of death
Yeah.
to fans watching at home.
Right. I mean, but even like in the stands, people were sounding like they were going nuts.
Oh, people do that all the time.
Yeah. Right.
These weren't like borderline pitches. These are blown calls.
And again,
But that's baseball.
Right. But it all, it cost, he's a head case. It cost him his couple innings, and now he's gone.
Yes. But you know what? He was backed up by the bullpen once again tonight. Clay Holmes comes away with the win. He is the winning pitcher tonight.
Mm-hmm.
But again, what are wins worth? Okay, so Clay Holmes backs him up 2/3 of an inning, walk and a strikeout.
Mm-hmm.
Nice job. Hill comes in,
Your boy.
inning and 2/3.
Your boy.
The sidearm scares me.
I know.
And so does his blonde mustache.
The dude looks like he's 55 years old.
I know. Hill goes inning and 2/3, strikeout.
And that's it.
Life is good.
And that's it.
Canely gets the hold.
Mm-hmm.
He goes an inning and a third, gives up a hit, a walk and a strikeout. And then, I'll be honest, I was puzzled to see Luke Weaver on the mound to close out the game with the Yankees up 6-2
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
at the time with a 4-run lead.
Yep.
I was thinking, you don't know where the series is going to go. You don't know how much you're going to need to pitch in a potential World Series.
Mm-hmm.
Should the Yankees
Mm-hmm.
get that far? Why not get the extra night off?
Yeah.
But Aaron Boone brings out Weaver, who pitches the 9th inning and promptly gives up a home run.
Right.
But yeah.
So 2 things there.
Yeah.
I was surprised to see Hill get pulled for Canely. Like Hill was going smooth sailing, and then they pull him out. Matchup, whatever. But I was surprised to see Canely get the 1 out of the inning and then come back for the full inning. I don't know why you just don't let Hill ride it out there and get the guy if you trust Canely that much. But
Yeah. Again, who knows what's in their binders, but it always comes down to the analytics. It always comes down to the matchup. Nobody manages a lot with their gut.
Right.
With that feel to the game.
I'm concerned that home run that Weaver let up was a big home run. I don't know.
I don't think that's a big deal.
No, you
I
don't
don't
think
like
so?
that it happens.
Yeah.
But I don't think that's a big deal. You got a day off. You got the travel day.
I'm talking about that guy who hit the home run up for. Like, you now got Ramirez thinking he's back.
But you know what the reality is? He hit a meaningless home run in the 9th inning of a game they lost.
Okay. Fixture to swing, though. You know that. Anything to give you a little bit of positive praise. And you're like, my swing is good. Oh, I'm ready now. You know that.
But you know what? Up until tonight, take Aaron Judge.
Mm-hmm.
Good swings, driving the ball a little bit. But up until tonight, did it produce the results we wanted? It's been, 2 weeks, 60-something at bats at home.
Yeah.
And, it's not until tonight does Aaron Boone connect. Aaron Judge.
Either one. I mean, look, Cleveland is a scary place to play for the Yankees. But I guess.
Is it cold enough that the bugs won't be there?
The midges?
The midges.
I think we'll be okay with the midges. Actually, I don't even know.
Nice.
Find out, but
no midges, but we got to judge.
You got to judge.
And this is what Judge did tonight.
Here's the 1-1. Judge hits a high fly to center. Back goes Thomas on the track near the wall. She's gone. Aaron Judge hit the ball so high you wondered. It came down in Monument Park. It's a Judgian blast. All rise. Here comes the Judge.
Did John just give us it's too high? This is Major League?
He said it was so high you wondered where and when it was going to come down.
Because you can't see.
Can't see. Thank you to WFAN Twitter for the Sterling cam and the audio on that one. And if you haven't seen that, John looks so cute.
He does look
in
cute.
His little bomber jacket.
Yep. Bomber jacket, hoodie, shirt and tie.
He looks like a little World War II pilot.
National treasure, that John.
Oh, he is a national treasure. He is a treasure for sure. Want to hear any other calls from John tonight?
What do you have? Let's do that before I just start naming things. You're like, nope, don't have that one. What do you have?
Oh, there you go. Here we go. Here's Gerrit Cole wiggling out of trouble
wiggle.
In the 4th.
Now here's Cole's pitch. Swung on and popped him up. How do you like that? Off third, Chisholm, foul territory. Makes the catch for the second out. How do you like that?
I like a lot, man.
They waste their best pinch hitter on one swing. So with 2 outs, here comes Brian Rocchio, who is...
Brian
What a waste
Rocchio.
of a pinch hitter in that spot. What a waste of a pinch hitter.
John knows. It's not the spot to do it in there.
Nah. We also have...
Swung on and line to left center, get a run in. Thomas makes the catch, throws toward third. Scoring is Rizzo. It's a sac fly and an RBI for Judge, and the Yankees take a 3-0 lead.
I like it.
Big sac fly earlier in the game, going up 3-0. And that came off of the Guardians deciding, let's intentionally walk Juan to face Judge.
Yeah, makes sense.
Makes perfect sense.
Why not?
Makes perfect sense. And then we have shades of Louis Castillo in the Bronx. Go.
0-1 to Judge. And the pitch swung on. A high pop in the infield. The shortstop Rocchio near second. He drops the ball. He dropped the ball. It rolls to right field, and everyone's going to be safe. Torres scores, and the Yankees take a 1-0 lead. Do you remember Louis Castillo dropping that pop-up on A-Rod? Well, that's the same thing that happened.
I'm driving home for that. Taught at the college tonight, so I'm listening to the first inning in the car, and I hear the popped up, and I'm like, great. My hands I bang the steering wheel, and then you get that little break.
Yeah, a little break
where it kind of goes your way as a Yankee fan.
Yankee magic.
You get a run. Yankee magic. There was magic there.
You know what's not magical?
Yes. What's not magical?
How we run the bases.
How we run the bases.
Not magical.
AJ, you've got 2 young children. You coach young boys in the game of baseball. Your thoughts on Jazz Chisholm at second base and Anthony Rizzo at second base, all within minutes of each other.
So I'll start with Rizzo, right? Rizzo reacted slowly to a passed ball, right? That can happen. I get it. He's not fleet of foot. But you got to make that decision sooner. You know, that's something I realized, like, maybe it's major leagues, but like a lot of these guys don't react to a ball in the dirt. I mean, when I was a base runner, if I'm seeing a curveball and the ball is bouncing, I'm already halfway down the line. And you want to throw on second base, I'm going to third. You know, like I feel like a lot of base runners are seeing the ball hit the ground and they're just not going. Rizzo did the opposite today. He sees the ball hit the ground. He's like, I'm going to go. Maybe not. And he's out. He's done.
Yeah.
Jazz trying to go to third base. Don't know what you're doing. You got the two fastest guys on the team. You're scoring on a single regardless. He's showboating a lot. I'm going to be honest with you. Watching him play third base tonight, he's showboating quite a bit. And he thought he was going to be safe. He thought he was safe at second on the throwback. Wasn't at all. Bad challenge. But he's got to get his stuff together because he's not making a name for himself in these playoffs right now, in my opinion.
Not in a good way. No. Again, it goes back to what we talked about last night and what lineup were they going to put out there. So again, I get in the car tonight. Susan comes on. Very much an abbreviated pregame show. They came on at like 7:20.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, just about
for the 7:38 start. So no real pregame. And she gives the lineups, and they went through the lineup, and Wells is in the 4-hole, Stanton's in the 5-hole. Rizzo's at first. Yep. So obviously, coming out of the game last night didn't affect him. Rizzo had another couple hits tonight.
Mm-hmm.
And I got to tell you, I mean, I do not hit left-handed, but man, that second hit, just
right
staying inside the right field line, just a thing of beauty.
Hit. That is a beautiful hit.
Yes. Gets a double out of it, right?
Yep. And 2 runs would have scored there.
Yeah.
I mean, look, luckily it didn't come back and bite us, but like we can't be making base running mistakes like that at this point of the season.
You shouldn't be making base running mistakes like that at the major league level. And to your point, when you started, we're old. We're not as fast as we were. Me more so than you, not as fast as we used to be. Yeah. I don't know if I ever was, but I could read a ball in the dirt, and there's that sense of being aggressive on the base paths.
Yeah.
And we see it time and again where, ball in the dirt. Why is the guy still on first?
Right.
Why is the guy still on second? What kind of secondary lead did you get or not get?
Right.
How do you not advance on that?
Yep.
So,
I mean, especially at second base, you got that secondary lead. You should be by the shortstop at that point. Like, look, whatever. I mean, base running mistakes, I get it, but like at the same point, the Jazz one, and I think it upset you too. It's just, it's. I think it more.
Because I texted you, what the F is he doing?
Right. I think it's more upsetting me because of what the result was. The next pitch, not next pitch, but next batter, double down the line. That's 2 runs. Okay. Luckily, Judge hit the home run, so he extends the lead a little more. But like, you're looking to put together innings. Like you get a third on the sac fly, great. So I don't know.
And you've got an offense that hasn't exactly been a juggernaut in producing runs when you've got men on base.
That's your opportunity to get something moving.
It's another situation. You got first and second, and yeah. Do we sound like babies when we're winning the game 6-3, up 2-0?
Yes, we do. We sound awful.
We want it all, AJ.
We sound like the typical Yankee fan that I can't stand. But this is our podcast, so we can do whatever we want to.
That's right.
Look, we're just pointing out some things that are there that, like, I'm gonna be honest. Like, I'm at the point right now where I'm getting super excited because Cleveland needs to win 4 before we win 2. And I don't think.
And we're a better baseball team.
That's what I was going to say. I was trying to figure out the right way to say it. I think we're better than they are. Like I said, Cleveland at home is a little scary, but they got to win 4 before we win 2.
Yeah. Pressure is on them, but you know what?
But they're home, so
I think the pressure is on these Yankees.
Yes, I agree.
I think the pressure is still on the Yankees.
Without a doubt.
Because of what the expectations are.
Without a doubt. I mean, look.
So
go ahead.
I was going to say, I'm not going to ask you a dumb question like, what changes do you want to make to the lineup? Because this appears to be the lineup.
This is the lineup. Yeah. What I was going to say was we haven't seen the Yankees play from behind, and that's one of Cleveland's strengths is taking the lead and just locking it down.
And that's what we've done in these games.
That's what we've done. So don't know how the Yankees will respond if they're down 1-0, 3-1 in a game, especially late in the game when Class A can go 2 innings.
And he hasn't pitched yet.
Which is probably better for us.
Which is why it's important in the first third of the game, put up a couple runs.
Yeah.
We have done a good job in this series taking the lead.
Yes. Getting on base.
The Yankees need to strike first.
Right. Getting on base.
So when the series moves to Progressive Field, live from Progressive, on Thursday night, that game will be in Cleveland. And I fully expect to see Torres, Soto, Judge, Wells, Stanton, Chisholm, Volpe, Rizzo, and Verdugo on the field in that order.
Fine. Look,
we'll have Clark Schmidt on the mound.
They put up 11 runs in those 2 games, so fine. Just keep scoring.
I was not impressed by the Cleveland starter tonight.
He only went one and a third.
Hence my not being impressed by the Cleveland starter tonight.
I mean, look, they were shooting the next game starter, Boyd, a lot of praise. So they were doing that last night too. Yankees make you work. That's the bottom line.
Again, good at bats. They're not swinging at bad pitches. Are making these pitchers work. They are drawing their walks, and they are more than happy to take a walk. And, similar to what we talked about last night or the last couple games where we've talked after the game about this Yankee offense and the lack of aggression. They were talking in, again, this very brief pregame, and maybe even in the first inning, Susan and John were talking about how, they talked to Aaron Boone about, how does this group stack up to, in his opinion, those dynasty Yankees, the teams that he played on.
Yikes. Okay.
And they talked about, his response was basically, we are not that caliber team, whereas you had bats up and down the lineup as the microphone goes flying in AJ's studio.
So I just grab my notebook real quick.
We got, those Yankee lineups were lethal top to bottom.
Yeah.
And they were talking about how this team, and they said Rizzo had even commented that, they are more than happy to do whatever it takes. They'll get the good hit. They'll take the walk. They'll take the pass ball. They'll take, they said that they will do just enough to win.
Just enough.
And that struck me awkwardly.
Go ahead.
Because I feel like that's been the MO of this organization.
Just enough to win?
Let's do just enough. We're not going to go crazy. We're not going to go we're going to do just enough.
Yeah.
Yankee baseball.
Yep.
Just enough.
Yep.
And that concerns me a little bit.
I know. But look, hopefully this is a different situation. And hopefully that the Yankees are doing just enough to win in the way that allows for confidence and allows for some, I'm not sure what the word is that I want to say, but team approach to winning is what I want to see from just enough to win. Not we have enough players on this field. This is a team approach, and I want to see total team effort because that's the only way you're going to win this game. Everybody's got to back up each other.
And I do want to throw it back to the Rizzo hit that winds up driving in Volpe.
Mm-hmm.
Volpe, very aggressive at third base, picking up the play, rounding third, blows through the stop sign because he sees the bobble. Thought that was a very, very good aggressive play.
Yeah. That's so clutch. That's so clutch.
Yep. Now the series again heads to Cleveland. We got a 5:08 start on Thursday.
5:08.
So the 5:08.
Beautiful. There's nothing better than coming home from work and putting on a baseball game.
I can't disagree. Although that is going to cut into my pickleball time on Thursday afternoon.
Hold on a second.
Yeah.
No, I was shedding a tear for you. Sorry.
Oh.
Yankee baseball, baby. Pickleball. You can play that later.
That's true.
There you go.
But I haven't played pickleball in 2 weeks.
You haven't seen the World Series in a couple of years, huh?
That's true.
Yeah.
All right. I know where I'll be.
Playing pickleball?
Playing pickleball, blasting the game on my Bluetooth speaker for all to hear at the park. On the Odyssey app, of course.
Of course. Nowhere better.
Nowhere else. All right. Any other thoughts tonight?
I'm trying to stay level right now. That's why I think that's why I think we're sitting here like picking and choosing things. I'm trying to stay level headed right now. I'm getting too excited for this. Sorry.
I've never seen excited AJ.
I know.
Maybe
this is almost it.
When did we start this?
3 years ago.
3 years ago. Wait, isn't this year 4?
This is year 4. My gosh.
Yeah.
Ugh.
I'll tell you what I did today off the air. I want to bring it on the air,
Okay.
but I'll tell you something when we're done.
All right.
Hopefully you, the listener, will find out in a few weeks.
Oh my God. Did you get that too?
Anyway. All right. We will be back after Thursday night's game. Hopefully it'll be a little earlier. We'll be recording at
Dinner time.
11:30 at night. We'll be recording at dinner time. Your kids will run through, mine will run through, and it'll be a fun podcast.
Maybe we can get their perspective.
My kids would have to care about watching it too. Yeah, that's where I'm.
Got it.
But you're having fun with the boys?
Yeah.
Excellent.
They love baseball. They want to go to, they're asking me to go to the World Series. And I'm like, do you know how much that is? And then Ryan's like, just take me. And Daniel's like, no, just take me. And I'm like, guys, there's 5 of us. I can't just take one of you or the other of you.
See, that's where you make your mistake.
Having too many kids?
You try to account for all the bodies in the household.
I have to. Katie,
whereas you could just say,
Kitty won't care, but
I'll
Jamie
take
might.
my 2 boys. You get to go to 2 games, and they each get to go to 1. So there's also that possibility.
Let's get there first, huh?
Probably more cost-effective for you to go to Cleveland on Thursday.
Let's get to where we need to get to, okay?
There you go. And Thursday we take, hopefully, another step in that direction. Until then, consume all your Yankee content and do us a favor, tell somebody else about the Chase for 28 podcast, and we will be back on Thursday night. Go Yankees.
Let's go Yankees.